Today we're going to be doing second grade lesson 19 worksheet. So number one, add three-digit numbers using base 10 blocks per the models below. So these big cube blocks, they each represent 100 because there's 10 lines of these and each 10 lines have 10 blocks in them. So there's one, two, three of the 100 blocks. And then these thin strips are 10 each. So there's one, two, three of that. So we have three of the big blocks. That means we would have 300. And then we have three of the skinny strips. So that would be 30. If you add that up, we get 330. And then on the right here, we have four of the big blocks. So that would be 400. And then two of the strips. So that would be 20. And then we just have a singular block here. And that singular block would just be 1. So then if you add that up, that would be 421. Now to add that to the 330, we got 421 plus 330. 4 plus 3 is 7. 3 plus 2 is 5. And 1 plus 0 is 1. So that would represent D. Next, find the correct answer to the problem below. So this problem is just basic addition. So first we're going to add the ones place, which is these two numbers on the very right. So 0 plus 6 is just 0. 4 plus 2 is 6. And then the hundreds, 4 plus 1 is 5. That represents D, 500. Oh, sorry. That would represent A, 566. All right, next. Find the correct answer to the problem below. 500 minus 190. So first, like before, we look at the ones place. 0 minus 0. Anything subtracted or added by 0 is just that number, which is 0. Then 0 minus 0. 0 minus 9. We can't do 0 minus 9 because 0 is a number less than 9. So we have to take 100 from the 5. And then now this becomes 400. And then this 010 now becomes 10 tens. So this becomes 10. Now we do 10 minus 9, which is 1. And then 4 minus 1, which is 3. So the correct answer to this problem is C. All right, next. Add the numbers below. Each telephone equals 100. Each scissor equals 10. And clipboard equals 1. First, let's add up the total numbers of each of these objects. So 8 telephones, 2 plus 4 is 6 scissors, 4 plus 2, 6 clipboards. So now let's just plug in the numbers representing each figure. So telephone equals 100. So we can just sub in 2 zeros. Each scissor equals 10. So we can just sub in 1 0. And then each clipboard equals 1. So we can just leave the 6 alone. 800 plus 60 plus 6 is 866. And that is D. Next, find the correct answer to the problem below. 654 minus 233. 4 minus 3 is 1. 5 minus 3 is 2. And 6 minus 2 is 4. So our answer would be 421, which is also represented by A. Next, subtract three-digit numbers using base 10 blocks per the model below. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of the hundreds. And then we have 1, 2, 3 of the tens. So this number in total, if you add the 400 plus 30, that would be 430. Next, we have 200s, 2 of the strips of 10, which is 20, and then 2 ones. So then this on the right would be 222. Now we have to subtract the left from the right. So 430 minus 222. We can't subtract 0 from 2, so we have to take a 10 from the 30. That becomes 20, and now this becomes 10. 10 minus 2 is 8. 2 minus 2 is 0. And 4 minus 2 is 2. So this is B. Next, solve the addition problem below. 608 plus 120. So let's write this out vertically so it's easier. So now we can subtract each place at a time. So now the ones place, 0 plus 8 is 8. 0 plus 2 is 2. And then 6 plus 1 is 7. So that would be 728. And then that is also represented by D. And that's all we're going to do for today.